Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Beautiful out here. Nice little breeze blowing, coming right across from the east. Feels great out here. 78 degrees. It's going to be a hot one today. Expecting the temperatures here in Naples to get right up around 94. With the heat index, that's going to make it feel like 104 or 105. Ugh, nice and muggy. Some scattered rain, nothing new there. Beautiful out here, though. Thanks for tuning in. We're probably 2.5 hours away from low tide here. Our little feathered friends are starting to line up again along the shore here. There's Roy and Kim. Roy will be getting his sunrise hug from Kim this morning. Up here is our moon, up high in the sky. Where are you, moon? There you are. There it is. Well, what's in store for us this morning out here? Get some rays. If you look closely there, you can see some sun rays over on the right there. Beautiful colors. Beautiful. Look at those rays. Some pinks. Gorgeous colors right now. Boy, it was fun last night watching that storm build out in the Gulf. If you were watching my live feed last night, Roy and Kim stuck around. They got quite the lightning show last night. Wish I could have stayed later. Of course, that video was for supporters only last night. Come out here again for sunset. I'd love to catch a nice storm out here. Let you see that happening. But that's going to be for supporters only if I come out for sunset. So you will need to sign up and become a supporter of Southwest Florida Television to watch that video. Look at those rays. Wow, they're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Gorgeous. Look at that. Look at those morning rays, sun rays. Wow. Beautiful out here this morning. Colors are starting to fade out. Already starting to fade. Our local weatherman said the colors are supposed to be more intense out here. We've got some Sahara dust in the atmosphere. It's supposed to be intensifying the colors. I keep my eye open for that rosette spoonbill over on the other side there. See if we see that again this morning. It looks like it over there. Yep, that spoonbill is over on the other side of the pass this morning. So we'll take a look at that once the sun comes up here. Gets a little brighter. Rosette spoonbill. As soon as it gets brighter, you'll see it. It'll be easy to see. Yeah. He's over on the left there. Yep. Just one of them, though.
I guess color doesn't matter to him.
Nope. These iPhones, they just won't. It tries to overexpose, overcompensate here, and just gets too bright. There are some colors here, but they're very, very, very light colors. I think that sun's going to be bright when it pops up this morning. Listen to that osprey. Look how fast that current's moving here. That tide is on its way out and moving fast. Roy and Kim. A little bit of pink out there in the Gulf. An osprey flying overhead there. Actually, there's two ospreys flying around in the pass now, above the pass. Little color up here. That was an ibis that just flew through the frame there. The spoonbill is right in the center of the screen there. That pink bird, if you look kind of close, right in the center there, the rosette spoonbill. We'll get a better look at that when the light comes up here. There you can see a little of its pink colors there, shaking. Just one of them. Very strange to see just one there. Beautiful little birds though. Gorgeous. Roseate spoonbill. No, it was just me and Roy yesterday morning. It was just you and me, Roy, yesterday morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Lori was here one of the morning.
That was the morning before, Saturday. You can see all the birds if you look closely on the other side of the pass there. Here comes our sun. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. We got to witness another sunrise. Amen. How about that, Roy? Huh? Beautiful, wasn't it? That sun coming up.
Wasn't that something?
Isn't that weird how we could just stare at it and it wouldn't hurt our eyes?
Well, that's that. I'm sure it's got something to do with that dust. You know, it's kind of acting like a filter.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
It really is. You think how lucky I am. I got a beautiful girl to give me a
You are always lucky, mister. You're the luckiest man on earth.
Yes.
I'm really
So many
blessed.
women are willing to walk with you.
Isn't that something?
I'm really blessed.
Where's Pinky at?
Did he leave?
Pinky, is Pinky over there?
I don't see Pinky over there. Huh. It was over there earlier.
The light colored. Is that a pelican that's just a light color? I didn't know there were light colored pelicans.
Where is our spoonbill? I don't see it over there, darn it. Oh, Pinky's way over there.
Oh, he's been ousted.
He's walking up. See him over there?
Yeah. I wonder if that other bird's chasing him off.
Pinky's walking up the beach all by
That five.
his or herself.
You know, he's in front of walking.
Our little spoonbill.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. Kind of hard to see. He's the last one now. He's the one in the front.
Oh, we used to have a canary. Oh, that bird would sing. I love canary singing.
I wish that spoonbill would come over here and let us get a nice close-up look at it.
I should get a canary at home. You gotta take care of it.
Yeah, my daughter was just telling me she wanted a bird. I said, well, Evan, what are you going to do when you go to, someplace for 6 months and your bird?
really see that current moving now.
Your cat. I've got her cat right now. But he's a good cat.
So are you guys gonna start walking back down the beach?
I think we're ready. I gotta get to the Woodruff Institute this morning.
Where's that at?
Not in too far up the pike. It's up on
In Bonita?
Someone
Vanderbilt. I go Vanderbilt Beach Road is up in there.
Is someone taking you?
Huh?
Is anyone
Well, you're not going right now, are you?
Isn't too much of a drive.
I could take you.
You're not going right now.
9:30.
Yeah, I mean you're gonna be here for a little while longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. I'll see you down the beach there.
Yeah, we're heading back to the ranch.
The ranch.
She's got her smoked salmon and cherries.
Cherries on top of it.
We got
Cherries to
no time
boot.
for that. That's
And you had salmon for dinner last night.
Yeah, we did.
You're gonna turn into a salmon.
Yeah.
I think when you come back, you're gonna come back as a salmon,
Well,
but nobody's gonna eat you.
in Alaska, I used to fish for. That's how I got going on.
That's where you got hooked on
Kodiak,
salmon, was Alaska.
yeah. When they'd run in the rivers, I couldn't believe it. They were so thick, you could, with your boots, you could darn near kick them out of the water.
You catch them with your bare
And
hands,
they'd
darn
swim-
near.
They'd swim up waterfalls.
Isn't that amazing?
Rapids, boy, I'm telling you, they're really something.
I've never seen that personally, but I've seen the movies and stuff, the videos. Just amazing
Glorious.
when they're spawning and
And the fact that you'd be able, I hate to kill a fish like that, but I'm not killing them. I
And the-
let the butchers kill them, and I get a nice salmon steak.
but it's amazing how those bears catch them. I mean, they just stick their head in the
Oh,
water and
we
come up
saw
with a
bears,
salmon,
too.
and
They
yeah,
scoop 'em out with their arms.
it's just amazing.
Just, poof, they got the fish
I
into
would
the
love
mouth.
to
Boy,
have
we
the
saw
salmon
that too.
in
The
that
big
fresh.
Kodiak bears. They're huge.
I have a friend of mine that lives up in Alaska, and he,
really?
oh yeah,
Where's he at?
Anchorage.
Yeah.
Yep, and he's a trucker.
Oh yeah.
Yep, and he's up there 6 months. Then he comes back here for 6 months. But he loved his fresh salmon.
Oh,
Loved it.
I would love to have
Then I was there in the winter and I volunteered for cold weather school at Fairbanks. I told you about that. didn't
Yeah,
I?
that's cold up there.
Yeah, it was a week's course. It was really interesting. It was run by the Air Force because their pilots would go down and die or, couldn't survive.
Uh-huh.
So it was a
So
survival
for
deal.
cold weather, yeah.
And we had 2-3 days of lectures and demonstrations, equipment and that stuff. Then they gave us a sleeping bag and a parachute to make a little wiki up. Said go get lost. And this is winter time. We slept out. The second night it went down to 53 below.
Holy smokes.
And we were out in the boondocks. And then in the morning, the instructors who slept in a heated trailer, they'd come out all nice and warm and say, all right, today we're going to do this and that. We'd be all shriveled up.
Probably didn't get much sleep either.
53 below.
53
Does your
below.
body even know it's that cold once it gets that cold?
Well, it's
I mean-
Probably
good
feels like
warm.
it's hot.
They got double down bags, which was good,
Yeah.
Even
Still, it's
so,
cold.
You had to get out of the sack. You sleep completely nude. If you leave clothes on, you get cold because they're full of moisture.
Ah,
So the only big problem was getting out of the sleeping bag and getting your clothes on.
I bet.
Before you
Froze to death.
shrivel
talk
up.
about shriveled up.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Up.
And of course, piddling was a problem. too,
Oh, Roy.
During the night.
Yeah, how would that not freeze?
Well, you had a little piddler inside your sleeping bag. You
Uh.
had to take care of that.
Wow.
You couldn't get up out of the bag to take care of that. Oh boy.
Man.
You'd freeze.
Wow.
So all kind of interesting fun, but it was a lot of fun.
Well, obviously you made it through training.
yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
survived. And
Yeah.
I told you about the snowshoeing, didn't
Oh yeah. The race.
I? That was fun.
Yep.
And the
Right.
dog sled. Oh, the dog sled ride. Holy
That has to
mackerel.
be something.
Did we take off 100 miles an hour? Those dogs, those huskies are tough. And we swerved around a corner and the sled dumped over.
They
We
dumped
all,
you over.
All bammed out into the snow. And, oh, it was quite a time.
I would love to do that too.
Oh, Those huskies, they're tough. You get close to them, I mean, they're tough guys, I'll tell you.
Yeah, they're work dogs.
Yeah.
They are work dogs. They're beautiful dogs, though.
Oh, man.
You had a husky?
I had a husky
Beautiful.
for 15 years.
Really?
He's the best dog in the
Was
whole
he
world.
friendly?
Oh, yes.
Because these weren't friendly at all.
This
Well, that
dog
was-
so friendly. He would take himself for a walk around the neighborhood.
Really?
And all the people said, got used to him coming to their house.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Muggsy.
Muggsy.
Ugly.
It's sort of like he had this, when we first saw him, he had this kind of dark area.
A
He was
band,
like
yeah.
A mugger. and so we put Mug with like Bugsy Malone.
Uh-huh.
So we had
Muggsy.
Yeah.
Cute.
But
Was it
he
male,
was a-
male or female?
A male,
Yeah.
and he was had a little bit of Australian Shepherd in him,
Oh, yeah?
and he just he would come and when you walked with him. He would stop at the street edge and stand in front of you to let you know you can't go until the cars
No
are.
Nice,
kidding.
nice.
He was,
Dogs are so smart.
When he went to the restroom, he would back himself into a bush.
He was modest.
And then he'd go. It was
Ugly.
awesome.
That's a good one.
Yep. Beautiful.
Maybe it's how the dogs are used. If you got a pet, then he's friendly, but these huskies were work dogs.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
they whap them, whip them, so they weren't that friendly with people,
Mm.
.
They actually whipped them, or they whipped over their heads?
Well, I don't know, they smacked the lip, I think, over their head.
Yeah.
Cracked the
Yeah.
whip to get them to wake up and go. And I would really respect those hounds, boy, they were really something.
All right. Beautiful morning. Beautiful morning.
Glorious.
There's that twinkle in your eye again.
Yeah.
I can see it there with.
Well, morning is a glorious time of life.
Yeah, it is glorious.
Rebirth every day.
It is.
Rebirth.
That's what you say. A rebirth. A rebirth
Yeah,
of
when you
everything.
when you got good friends to enjoy it with, that's a big deal.
Amen to that one. Having good friends out here with us.
Enjoying the sunrise together.
Beautiful.
Big moment of sports.
Boy,
Big
it's
moment in
right
sports. It is beautiful.
Oh, Kim and
Woo!
I went to that Naples flatbread last night,
Uh-huh.
and we had to wait forever to get waited on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was. But finally, when the food came, it was really good. But then we wanted to tear down here and see.
I was wondering why you were so late.
Yeah.
I thought you would have been here when I got here.
Oh,
now. Well, we were trying.
I figured you'd go to eat early at 5, like your usual
Well,
time.
I fell asleep.
Oh,
I took a nap yesterday.
oh, I get it.
Slept till 5:30. And called Joy and said,
Oh, good for you.
Sorry, I was supposed to be there at what 5:30.
Well, we would have made it okay if they hadn't spent an hour to serve us or something.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
why.
not like it's a big complicated meal over there.
No.
Well, it did take quite a bit. Of
Well, that's
time.
too bad.
It's just a salad and a piece of salmon that probably
I
took
even
4
went
minutes
back
to
into
cook.
the bag there, into the room, and I rattled around and moaned and groaned, and it didn't seem much good. Oh, and the
That might have
waitress
made it
said,
worse.
Your food will be here any minute now. Well, any minute was more like a half hour.
Oh, it's too bad. Was the manager there?
I don't
The
know.
one from when we had Jen's party over there?
Oh, that's right. We had a big party there. It was fun, wasn't it?
Yep,
Yeah.
Jen's birthday party.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, well. You know, everybody's entitled to a mistake now and then.
Yeah. It was still good food. That's all
Yeah.
that mattered.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
as long as you got fed.
delicious.
You made it out to the beach last night.
Yeah,
And you're back here with us this morning, so it was good food.
Barney
And I
old,
got to see it
Barney
nest hatch.
Oldfield Kim.
Last night, another one hatched?
Yeah, after I dropped Roy off.
Oh, wow.
I got a text. I was leaving his house and I wanted to check real quick. And Dave and Kim, do you know them?
Uh-huh. Well, no, I don't.
Dave and Kim is a couple that live in your Naples Park.
Uh-huh.
And they texted me and said 36 is open. They're sitting in there just waiting to come out.
Oh, boy.
And I ran over here that quick and sat there till 9:56, and they all just started calling
That's something
in.
that seems like around 10 o'clock's the magic time.
Uh-huh.
Wow. So they're
That was the
popping
one
out.
Right there at the pass, you'll see the little
Yep.
marks when you go
Sweet,
back.
sweet, sweet. Well, we're getting up there. We're past the halfway point with them then.
That's right, we're in the 30s now. So that was number 36. 35 has not hatched. That's the one that crawled under the bench.
Right. That was some crawl. Darn, I wish that spoonbill was over there. Must have walked up around the corner.
3 more of those babies, huh?
2 or 3. I figure if there's going to be 4 or 5.
They're coming way around here then, I suppose.
Yep.
Well, you know, when I look on that, I don't think a bit about buildings. I figure it's like the White Cliffs of Dover. They're stone cliffs.
Well, that's one way to look at it.
I mean, they're all made out of stone anyway.
What'd you see?
So they are.
Rangers? Are those rangers? Why did they get to...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the park people.
Yeah, they had a big convocation of them yesterday morning out by the point. They must have had a half a dozen vehicles parked there. The guys were milling around. I don't know what they were up to.
There is the sun.
Checking on the pink spoonbill.
The pink spoonbills.
Are you gonna
Yep.
set up your chair?
All right, I'll see you down there in a little while.
I don't think
I have 2 in my trunk.
This is just beautiful right here. Look at this. Look at this image. Is that not beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. Glorious, glorious, glorious. And just like that, the birds have all flown away. There's only a couple birds over on the other side. Only a few here, 3 or 4 down here in front of me. And they are gone. What a beautiful morning. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Lord, for letting me be out here. And thank you for joining me. Now, shall we come out for sunset this evening? Shall we come out and check out another sunset this evening? I think I'm going to do that, weather permitting, of course, but we'll come out here, and that will be, again, that's going to be a supporter-only video. You're going to have to be a supporter to watch the video of this evening's sunset. So if you're not a supporter, I suggest you become one now, if you want to see the sunset. Eventually, those sunset videos will make it to YouTube, but not right away. Which reminds me, if you want to watch replays of our morning beach walks in a little higher quality, you want to go to my YouTube channel, the Southwest Florida Television YouTube channel, to watch them. You can scan through them and just look for the highlights. Got some shells down here. I'm gonna kind of look through as I'm walking along, see if we find anything nice. An old cockle shell here, a piece of an old cockle. The cockle shell is fairly common here. Let's see if we can find something a little more unique. Here's a cockle, doesn't have any color. It's just about faded out, almost all white. Take another look around here. One brown pelican sitting on the piling out here. Sitting there scoping things out. There's another one on the piling behind him there. I wish I had a nice camera to get a picture of that. That's kind of neat. Spread them out a little like that. That'd be a great photo. The pelicans on the pilings. Keep walking along here, see if I find any cool shells. There's a nice little pile of them right here. Right there, that's a nice little pile. But it's probably just the same old shells that are getting pushed back and forth up onto the beach here. But it doesn't hurt to look. There's a couple down here by the water too. Nothing is jumping out at me here. Nothing's saying, hey, bend over and pick me up. I wonder if Linda found a shark's tooth yesterday. I don't see any. Interesting. Nice little pile, but nothing really got my attention down here. You know, this is one of those things you probably, if you got down on your hands and knees and started sifting through the shells there, you'd probably find something nice. I should take my own advice. But I just want to move on down the beach here this morning. Boy, quite a few little cockles up here, though. Seeing a lot of little cockles. What is this? Nice little cockle shell there. That's got some nice color to it. All the shells are neat looking. I mean, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And the oyster shells, look at this one. Oyster shell. There's a piece of an old jewel box shell here. Anything down here? Been seeing quite a few fighting conchs. More cockles, fighting conchs. Those are fairly common, our fighting conch shells. Beautiful little shells, the fighting conchs. Piece of a cockle. Another cockle shell down there. Some pieces of a big whelk here. An old whelk. That would have been a nice lightning whelk. That's a big piece of shell there. Wow. Anything down here by the water? Not even a moon shell. Well, we'll probably see our friend Dexter this morning. I'm sure he'll be out walking the beach Monday morning. Boy, the ospreys are making a racket here. I don't see where he is. He's in this pine tree. I'm pretty sure there's an osprey in that pine tree in front of me. But I just can't quite spot him or her. Keeping an eye out there for a dolphin or two. It has been a while. You can definitely see that dust in the air, that Sahara dust. It's out over the Gulf. They say it's supposed to intensify the colors. I don't know. They didn't seem to intensify any colors last night. Last night was almost a colorless colorless sunset. Maybe tonight. Like I said, I'll try to get out here again tonight for sunset and do a live feed and share that with you. But of course, you're going to have to be a supporter to watch that live feed. I don't know if you can hear that osprey. Little turtle tracks all over the beach here. Little turtle tracks. Here's a couple of them over here. Right down there. Little sea turtle flipper prints. Coming out of nest number 36. Nest 36. That one hatched last night, it looks like. Nest number 36. How about that? How about that? That little hole there, that's where all the little turtles came out of. Nest 36. Sweet. Well, let's keep moving down the beach. Maybe that osprey will still be up in the tree wherever it's making that racket. Maybe we'll see it. Little ibis walking around in front of me. Can you see him over here? One of the little windows, as I call them, the little windows to the beach through the trees. Kind of tough walking around here, stepping over the old tree stumps and whatnot. It's looking. I did see one of those great blue herons this morning up by the pass. Sometimes they hide out here on the branches of these old dead trees. You never know what kind of birds you're going to find along here. This is kind of a hidden little spot. Look over here. Some little white ibises. 3 little white ibises hiding out here. Two little white ibises. No little white ibises. Off they go. I see that osprey. Now to get a clear shot of it is going to be interesting. Hopping over these tree stumps here. See if I can get it from here. It's kind of far away. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out where it is. He's right up. You have to look close there. Right there in the center of the screen. Noisy thing. See if I can get a little closer and get a better shot of it. way over there. This all used to be beach out here before Hurricane Irma came and knocked all the trees down and our beach washed away. This used to be beach where the water is. And you used to kind of walk under a canopy of trees, but not anymore. Now it's just a tangled mess of dead trees. Still neat looking though. Every once in a while the dolphins will come right in here chasing fish. The tide's on its way out. It's pretty shallow here. Still, I've seen those dolphins in a foot of water, less than a foot of water, so nothing's impossible. Comes a noisy helicopter. Sounds like he's flying pretty low. Sounds like he's flying pretty low over the beach. Might have been the EMS, the medevac. Well, how is everybody doing today? Everybody enjoying our morning walk, our sunrise, and our walk together? Anybody that's new here, please introduce yourself to the group. Don't be shy. Let everybody know where you're watching from. We're here for each other. This group of friends has turned into a wonderful support group for each other. Everybody shares their problems and their good times and their bad times. That's what it's all about. If something's not going right in your life and you need some prayers, don't be afraid to ask for them here. This osprey is right up over my head here. I can't get a good shot here. Let me try from back over here where this sign is. The no swimming sign. Let's see if I can get a shot with any branches in front of it. Really hard. Let's see here. Maybe right here. Yapping up a storm. There you go. Take a little break to clean up for the camera. Beautiful. Love those ospreys. Well, let's keep on trucking. Well, here I see Dexter coming up the beach. Let's see if we can have a little Q&A session with Roy this morning. If I hand him the phone, see if he can see the screen, and maybe you guys can ask him some questions. We'll give that a whirl, see if it works. Well, here's our rambling gourmet. You're going to be our new restaurant critiquer here. You're going to critique all the local restaurants for us.
We try a lot of different ones out.
You did. Well, it looks like you ate at that home restaurant last night. Did you?
Yeah, we did.
Nothing beats home cooking,
Exactly.
you know,
Yeah.
being able to, unbuckle your belt and sit on the porch.
Exactly.
But
So,
that was it.
The Romans was a good recommendation.
Yeah. What'd you have?
Steak. I had
A steak,
strip.
a New York strip.
Yeah. And my wife had a filet.
Sweet, sweet,
Yeah.
sweet.
No, it was great.
Good.
Great service.
It's an interesting decor, isn't it?
It really
Interesting atmosphere. Those chandeliers and everything
yeah.
in the bar area.
Nicely done.
Yeah. Yep. To think it's just in a strip mall.
I know.
Anything interesting down there?
Nothing new today.
Nothing new.
I didn't see any dolphins either.
No.
So,
Darn it.
yeah.
I don't know where they are. They must be on hiatus here.
Yeah, I think so. I'm surprised. It's calm. I thought maybe we'd see something.
Yep. It's definitely calming down.
Yeah. Water's clear, too.
Yep. The water's definitely clearing up. You'll see right when you get by the boardwalk that nest hatched
Oh, did it?
36 last night.
Oh, okay.
A couple people got to witness that.
Is that? I know Kim told me she saw it.
Yeah, that's the one she saw last night. Yep. We were out here for sunset. It wasn't very colorful, but a big storm built out there over the Gulf, and I guess later on in the evening it put on a really fantastic lightning show.
Oh, wow.
That's the fun of coming out here at night in the summer, is the lightning and these storms. It's incredible.
Yeah, what to do that thing?
I mean, it's, when they're far enough out, offshore when it's safe, I mean, it is just spectacular.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it just doesn't stop. It's continuous. Yeah, it's just continuously flashing.
It's like a continuous light show.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
All right.
okay,
Well, it's
keep
good
walking.
seeing you. All right.
I'll see you maybe on the way back down.
All right. Maybe you'll get lucky and see a dolphin up there. You never know. All right, Dexter. Have a good one. Happy Monday. Dexter, one of the many wonderful people that we see out here at the beach. We've made some great friends over the years during these beach walks. And you, of course, are one of them. This is that little patch of beach where, Saturday morning, I found a bunch of nice little shells right in this little strip of beach now. Nothing. Nothing. They've all got pulled back into the water. Isn't that beautiful though? This, just the sights and the sounds. Four white ibises. 3 white ibises. You can see when they fly, they've got these beautiful black markings under their wings. You can just see them around on their butt, their black feathers. See the black tips there? They're beautiful when they're in flight. The white ibises. You see these all over South Florida. Not just at the beach, you see them around lakes, in people's yards, eating the grubs, the bugs out of their yards. You don't just see them along the shore. You see them everywhere. These and the egrets, the white egrets, they have a term for them here in Florida, AWB. AWB, another white bird. Just another white bird. Some people call them Florida chickens. The egrets and the ibises. Always fun watching the birds at the beach. Do give the birds their space here. Don't let your kids chase after them. I know it makes for a fun picture when there's a big flock of birds and they're all taking off with your kid in the middle of it, but please, that's just not good for the birds. Very stressful on the birds. Don't harass any wildlife. Respect all wildlife. This beach is their home, not ours. Do take a minute to check out the description of this post here. There's a couple links in there that if you're ever thinking about coming down here or moving down here, those links could definitely help you out. One, Astrid Lawrence, a great realtor. If you're thinking about moving down here to Southwest Florida, get in touch with our friend Astrid Lawrence. You can find her contact information if you click on that link in the description of this post. Not only is Astrid a great realtor, she's a wonderful friend, a wonderful person. If you were watching, what was it, Friday morning? You might have seen Astrid out here with us on Friday morning. She came out to make sure Roy got his sunrise hug. Very sweet person, Astrid Lawrence. You also find a link to the Inn of Naples. If you're going to come down here, check out the area, come down for a vacation, I recommend you give the Inn of Naples a call. At least consider staying there. Great location, nice clean rooms, friendly staff. They do not pay me to say that. So, it's the truth. Quite a few of our friends stay there. I'm sure they can give testimony to that. Bobby has stayed there. Our friends Joe and Katrina have stayed there. Quite a few people have stayed there and all happy with their stay. I think I see a moon shell down here on the ground by my feet. One lonely moon shell. Is it possible? Let's see what it looks like. Can you see the moon shell down there? Can you spot it? Nice little moon shell, also called a shark eye. Also called a shark eye because of that dark spot right there. Looks like an eye. A moon shell. I will add this to the thousands of moon shells I have at home. Get the sand out of it here. You can see the water's starting to clear up. The waves are dying down, so the water is starting to clear up. There's a fighting conch shell right down there in the water. Is there something in it? There's a little crab hiding out next to it. See it down there? See the little crab? And off he goes. He'll be back. There, he came back to the shell. That was funny. You never know what you're going to see out there in the water. I mean, I randomly walked out there and bam. Kind of neat, isn't it? Hey, also in the description of this post, you'll see a link to Nonstop Naples on Facebook. Nonstop Naples. If you want to see more posts on Facebook about Naples, check out Nonstop Naples Facebook page. Give them a like and a follow. Occasionally, you might find me on Nonstop Naples Facebook page doing a live feed, maybe a beach walk or a walk on the pier. One never knows. But I do pop up on Nonstop Naples once in a while, so check that out. There's a link you can click to become a supporter of Southwest Florida Television. You'll see that in the description. That's very important. If you're not a supporter and you like these walks and you want to see them continue, it's important that you become a supporter. Because of the supporters that I'm able to come out here and do this. We need to get more of them. I keep saying that. I can't stress that anymore. We need to get some more supporters. There's also a link to my PayPal account. You'll find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post, and that is there just in case you really enjoy something, you enjoy these walks, or maybe you got lucky, you won at bingo or something, or Friday night poker. Maybe you won the lotto. If you want to send a tip, a little thank you, a gratuity, you can do that using my PayPal account, and that is always appreciated. This time of year, things really get slow. And I do thank you if you send something. Thank you so much. If you're thinking about sending something, thank you. And whether you send anything or not, thank you for tagging along. We're going to see a pretty nice low tide here this morning. Our beach walk will have ended by then, but it's going to be a pretty good low tide now that the waves and the wind are subsiding. The wind's coming from the other direction, from the east. So it's going to help push that water out. Not much of a wind, just a gentle breeze. Might even see the steel manatee sticking its nose up out of the water. A lot of beach here in front of me, and still not even low tide yet. A lot of beach out here. Another glorious morning in paradise. Hit that like if you agree. How many people know how to use the emojis in the comments? I'd love to see Roy get some kisses this morning. I'm going to try and hand the phone over to him this morning and let him maybe chat with you, maybe answer some questions if he can see the screen. The problem is people, when you ask the questions, they go by so darn fast because so many people are asking questions and saying hi. So he has a hard time keeping up with them. But he enjoys it. He enjoys seeing those hearts flying across the screen. So I'm going to try to do that with him this morning here in a little while. Yesterday's video, I don't know if you watched yesterday's video with Roy. That was not a live feed. That was just a standalone video yesterday, and that was great. Just allows for the quality to be so much better and the audio much better. He talked about smiling, the importance of smiling. And he played some songs on his harmonica for us, and we chatted about a couple other things, but it is always a pleasure seeing Roy out here in the mornings with his smiling face. There goes one of our seawall companies, one of our dock and seawall companies, taking their equipment somewhere. Heading out of Wiggins Pass. Nice calm morning for that. They'll have an easy trip. There's quite a few of those companies here. It's a big business, maintaining and repairing seawalls and docks here in Southwest Florida. They're always falling apart. I can't read the name on there, see whose company it is. Just one of the interesting things you'll see in our waterways. Speaking of interesting things in our waterways, I want to see a dolphin. Gosh darn it. I really, really want to see a dolphin. It is so flat out here right now. This is the ideal conditions to see a dolphin, to do some dolphin watching. There's still enough water for them to come up and get close to shore. And it is clearing up too. The water is definitely clearing up. It was really cloudy with the storms and waves we had over the past week. Getting much nicer now. 85 degrees is that water temperature. I am walking out into the water as we speak. Just over my knees out here now. I love coming out here, looking back on the beach like this. This is just my favorite time of the day here, the morning. Looking back on our beach. Plenty of water here for a dolphin to come through. Plenty of water for a dolphin to make an appearance. This water right now is about halfway between my knees and waist. Look how calm it is. Just gorgeous out here. Just have to snap off a couple photos when I'm out here. The water the sun reflecting off the water there. That's so beautiful. Lisa and Scott and Linda down the beach there. Nice to see them out here this morning. It is so beautiful walking out here in the water. Here you can see how it's starting to clear up. You can see the bottom down there. Just beautiful though. What better way is there to start your day than walking along the beach with me? Come on. It can't get any better than this. Well, yes, it could be better. You could be walking along by my side. You could be here with me. That would make it nicer. But for those of you, that's kind of impossible, I know. I find it hard to believe, but I can understand. Some of our friends watching, this is the closest they ever get to walking on the beach. These are morning beach walks. And I am honored that I am able to bring that experience to them. It is a privilege and an honor to be able to do that. I always have to snap off a few photos here. And as most of you know, that when you see those photos, you're going to find a link to YouTube, to my YouTube channel, where you can watch these videos on YouTube. There's even some other videos on YouTube that you haven't seen on Facebook. See some fun little videos for the Naples Zoo on there. The giraffes at the Naples Zoo, those are one of my favorites. I love those giraffes at the Naples Zoo. I wish I knew how to call a dolphin. thought I saw Linda here. I guess not. Thought I saw somebody in a pink shirt. She must be working, bringing home the bacon. Good morning. Good, good, good. So, are you putting them back? Oh, I thought you were rescuing the shells. What'd you find? Oh, nice. Nice big olive shell. That is a nice one, Scott.
Morning, Dexter. How are you?
That is awesome.
Hanging in there. Best I can.
That is a nice one, man. Find anything else?
No.
It's weird. One here, one there. How many shark's teeth did Linda find yesterday? 30 or 40.
Yeah,
It was her lucky day. She working now?
Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
Good for her. God bless her soul.
God bless her. Somebody's got to
Yep.
get the money.
Bring home the bacon.
Yeah. Exactly. Right,
Oh, yeah. Don't close your eyes when you go to bed tonight.
She wonders why I don't sleep well. Worried.
All right, bud. Did you see old Roy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Eating his salmon and cherries already this morning.
Up there.
Oh, he's probably a mess.
Yeah.
He's probably covered in that oil from the salmon. And
Probably.
I was going to give him the phone here and let him talk to everybody this morning.
Full cheeks. Can't do it. Full cheeks.
Full cheeks.
Yeah.
He does. He squirrels his food away. All right. Well, you have a wonderful morning, boss.
Thank you very much for that. That was a great picture of that shell. Yes.
Oh yeah, she appreciated that. Yep. And I think things are turning around for Kelly. Yep. I don't know what the problem was, but I think things are turning around.
Hopefully they're turning around.
Yep.
That's what matters.
Yep. And that's what it's about.
Yep.
Taking care of our friends.
Exactly.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah. Have a great one.
Yep. See you, Lisa. You too, Lisa. Yeah, there's another one up there, further north, a broken one. Can you, while you're up there, can you send some dolphins my way, please? Okay, thank you. No, you're going the wrong direction. Old piece of whelk. There you go. Oh, Scott Magyar. From what I could tell, our friend Kelly is feeling better. I don't think she's back to normal there. I don't know what the problem was, but thank you for sending prayers out for Kelly yesterday. That was awful sweet of you, and again, that's part of what we are here for. We are here to support each other, support our friends. Again, if you're just joining for the first time, do not be shy. Let everybody know where you're watching from. Feel free to join in one of the conversations that you might see happening. Start a conversation of your own. I don't care. Just don't talk about politics. I don't care what you talk about. You talk about your hometown. Talk about your childhood. Talk about your favorite food. Talk about where you go to church. We don't mind what you talk about. Just don't talk about politics. And don't post ads.
Really nice.
Where are those dolphins? I thought you were going to send them down here.
I tried.
I was waiting and waiting and waiting.
I tried. The only thing I sent down was
The barge.
The
You
barge.
sent the barge down. Thanks. Dexter's Dolphins. We're waiting for Dexter's Dolphins.
No, they didn't show up today.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope so. It's so calm. I thought today'd be a perfect
We're gonna have to
day.
figure it. Roy's gonna have to learn a song that attracts him. I'm gonna have to do some research. You know, I'm sure some of those harmonica notes have the power.
Roy out here with harmonica.
We'll put him on a raft.
Exactly.
That'd be funny. All right, Dexter, have a great one. Roy can be our dolphin bait out here. We'll put him in a little raft out here with his harmonica, playing some songs, and hopefully he can attract some dolphins for us. We'll put a rope on the raft so he doesn't drift out to sea. We don't want to lose him. But I think Roy, it sounds funny, I think Roy would be in his glory sitting in a rubber raft out there. He's itching to get in that water. Itching. Just dying to get out in this water. It's been over a year since he's been in the water. And he probably never will be in it again. Sad, sad. The further we get away from Wiggins Pass, the more pristine the water gets. It's just looking better and better the further south I go here. As long as the weather stays like this another couple days, it is going to be beautiful. So this evening, I'll probably be out again for sunset. I'll probably be out again this evening for sunset. Probably around the same time as yesterday, right around 7:30. I'm gonna do a live feed of this evening's sunset. Maybe we'll get some really spectacular colors. It all depends on the weather and the atmospheric conditions. We all know that. Just never know what's in store for us at sunset out here. There's only one catch to that sunset video. You're only going to be able to watch it if you're a supporter of Southwest Florida Television. So do think about signing up to be a supporter if you want to watch those sunsets. Eventually you might be able to see those videos on YouTube. I can't make any promises, but they will not be posted on YouTube right away. If you want to see it live, become a supporter of Southwest Florida Television. Click that link. You'll see a link to become a supporter right in the description of this post. And those of you that have done that, thank you so very much. I'm going to go down the beach just a little further. I want to get back to Roy. He's going to have oily hands here. He's been eating his smoked salmon and having those cherries with Kim. Lucky him. What a feast on the beach here. Smoked salmon in the morning. Nothing like eating fresh fish out by the water. But I'm going to try and hand the phone over to him, put it in the selfie mode, let him talk to you guys this morning. Maybe answer some questions. And when I do that, I want to see this screen flooded with those hearts. I want to see those hearts flying across that screen. Send that love out to Roy. He's going in for a little day surgery today. Get a couple little things removed from his ear. Get a little skin graft. Everything's good. Just gonna get him removed. Nothing that's spreading, or so no worries there, but keep him in your thoughts and prayers today. He'll be going to the doctors at 9:30 today for that surgery. But let's head over there and see how he's doing. Let's see what him and Kim are up to. Let's go barge in on them. They're sitting under the trees over there on the right. Just an absolutely gorgeous morning here in North Naples. Nice little breeze coming from the east. That's why it is so calm here. It's actually knocking the waves down now. That's why we don't have any waves out here. That water is so flat. Beautiful picture. Beautiful, beautiful picture. Beautiful colors. Trying to get a photograph with at least a little ripple in the water, but there's barely anything now. It is really calming down. This is Area 4 Beach, for those of you that are new here, Area 4. This is our widest stretch of beach right now at Del Norwegians Pass State Park, and the tide is on its way out right now, so it's even a wider stretch of beach. More wide than normal. If you enjoy these walks, please tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Hit the share button. Whenever you see something you like, hit the like and share button. If you see some photos you like or videos you like, please share them with your friends. Let's build up our community here on Facebook. Only wonderful people that follow along here. It's just amazing. All the good people that we've got coming together here. Well, Roy is standing up. I wonder what's going on over here. His appointment isn't until 9:30. What you doing? Heading out. I thought it was 9:30 his appointment. Oh my goodness. You know, it gets cold in that doctor's office.
It's below zero.
You gonna what? Are you coming back? You gonna leave your stuff out here?
No, this is
I
my
don't think
stuff.
I didn't bring this. Is all her stuff.
Oh,
But be here tomorrow.
you gonna be here tomorrow? Well, darn it, we were gonna have some fun here this morning.
Yeah, we were.
I had some plans for you this morning.
Really? Plans?
I had some special plans for you this morning.
Will they wait till tomorrow?
They'll wait for tomorrow, but look here. I want everybody, let's send some love Roy's way here. Show me those hearts. I want to see that screen flooded with hearts.
Oh boy. Oh, look at that.
Here they come.
Oh, I
Here
can't
they
believe
come.
it. I just can't believe it. Look at that. Oh, it's fantastic.
And that I could stand here for hours and they would never stop.
Well, how sweet of everybody. My gosh, that's just wonderful. That's
That's their
glorious.
love, and then that's their prayers. Everybody's got you in their thoughts and
Gosh
prayers
sake,
today
do
for
I
being
appreciate
going to the
that.
doctor.
Do I appreciate that? My gosh, that's wonderful. Wonderful.
So tomorrow I'm going to hand you the phone.
Mañana, mañana,
Mañana.
mañana is good enough for me.
Tomorrow you're going to hold the phone and we're going to let people ask you questions.
No kidding.
Yep, we'll have a little question and answer.
Gosh sake.
So this will give everybody time to come up with some good questions for
I don't
you.
know if I have any good answers.
Oh, there's so many things people want to know about your life, things you've seen in your life. You've seen a lot of wonderful things over the years.
I've had a glorious time, really.
You've had a glorious life.
The most glorious part is friendship. I was with Kim and you and everybody.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
The friendship is the most
Friendship is
important.
where it's at.
Amen. Good friends right there.
Hey, and didn't we have a sunrise this morning?
Another spectacular.
Oh, man.
That orange ball coming up this morning.
Oh, spectacular.
Wasn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
Man. Tonight, you guys going to be out here tonight?
Oh, yeah, sunset.
I don't know.
You don't know
It
if you're
depends on turtle hatching.
turtle hatching?
If there's possibility of turtles will be hatching, I'll be here for a sunset.
There's always a possibility.
Yeah.
There, you can't predict them
Oh,
100%.
No, you can't.
One of these days we should get some color.
Just when you
tonight.
think they're not going to hatch is when they hatch.
Yeah.
But if there's an opening already,
Yep.
then I can pretty much guarantee that it'll hatch.
Kim the turtle whisperer.
Yeah.
Not
One of these
really.
days we'll get some color at night.
I think tonight might be the night.
Yeah.
I think tonight we might have a
Tonight's the
beautiful.
night.
Tonight is the night. Think positive.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll be thinking about you, praying for you there.
Okay.
Good luck at the doctors there today, Roy. All right. God bless and tally ho.
Yeah, tally ho.
Are you? Is he taking himself? Okay. All right. Be careful there, Daddy-o. Kim has offered to give him a ride, but he's not. Hi, Dave. There's Dave over there doing his thing. Oh. Always smiling, though. Always smiling. You gonna make it? No, he doesn't. He's being stubborn, not letting anybody take him. Ugh. Oh, he fixed his headlight? All right. All right. Did you do that? You didn't? He got it taken care of on his own? Oh, okay. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Oh, okay. All right, Dave. Have a good one. Well, that's good to hear. He got his headlight fixed on his car. I gave him a little stuff about that yesterday. Well, this is the nicest morning we have had in about 5 days, 6 days. Kind of wild colors the past couple of mornings. The sunrises. But you need to check that out. Check the beginning of this video out. Hey, and thank you for sending all that love to Roy. Thank you for sending that love to Roy. He gets a big kick out of that. Tomorrow, I'll hand the phone over to him and we'll have let you have a little Q&A with him. I know it's hard. Everybody's probably going to want to send him, make comments and everything, but you got to understand, again, when you send those comments, they flash by so fast. So he's going to do his best to react and chat with you there. But even if he doesn't respond to your question or comment, know that he loves each and every one of you. I'm going to start making my way back up to where I started, up in Area 5. I think I'll just do a little beach walk, record a little video after I conclude my live feed to share later. I won't be talking or anything, just let you have a few minutes of serenity to watch later. Those little short videos that I post, it'd be wonderful if you could share them, as well as our photos. It is getting low. The tide is getting low here, that's for sure up there. Once again, if you enjoy these morning beach walks, tips are always appreciated. Always appreciated. Welcomed and appreciated. And needed. Believe me. Believe me, believe me, they are needed. Think about when you order a pizza, you get a pizza delivered to your house. That guy might spend 10 minutes driving over to your house. You give him a tip for bringing that pizza, right? Well, I take you out for a walk on the beach for, anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours in the morning. So what's that worth? It's gotta be worth a little something, come on. I just love that view right there. I just love the water and the trees and the sky. Those are terns that you hear. Gulls, seagulls, and terns flying overhead. Well, we had a good beach walk this morning. No disconnects. We didn't lose our connection. Got one nice long video here this morning. That's great. Remember, you can watch a replay of this on YouTube in a little better quality later today. Gonna come up on the dune here and give you a look around before I sign off. Up onto the dunes. We've actually had sea turtles crawl up onto these dunes, up onto the trail up here, back here. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing when they make it back up into here. There you go, isn't that beautiful? Our beautiful mile-long stretch of beach at Del Norwegians Pass State Park. If you're a supporter, don't forget, tune in this evening around 7:30. If the weather permits, I'll be out here for sunset. If you're not a supporter and you want to watch that video, please sign up and become a supporter of Southwest Florida Television now so you don't miss out. Could be a beauty tonight. I'd love having you there with us. If I don't see you tonight, I'll see you in the morning, bright and early. We'll have a wonderful Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.